Series at Dover. In the booth, I got Archon and Sean here up in the booth with me as we're getting invites. I believe we are accepting that real quick. Let me see here. But yeah, it's going to be a good race here at Xfinity tonight. We got a couple new drivers coming in for the series. It's going to be a very action-packed race here. I mean, Dover's one of my favorite tracks. I mean, it used to be really bad for me, but with time, I've actually really fell in love with this track.
I just joined a little bit too early.
Oh, you're good. But yeah, I love this track. It's so fun to race. It's fun to race with trucks. It's fun to race with Cup, and it's fun to race with Xfinity.
Well, guys, we are here, we are live, and we're about to go. The racetrack tonight is Dover, and it's going to be a three-stage race with 22 laps stage 1, 21 laps stage 2, and the final stage will be 55 laps to round off, and we'll find a winner.
Oh yeah.
Our fuel estimate is 37 laps, so let's hope we can get some green flag racing, and let's hope it's clean and fast.
Alright, we're actually blue screening real quick. We're jumping in. Just got confirmation from Miss Pottles here.
I was just about accidentally in the race there.
Alrighty, guys. My bad about coughing here. Been dealing with it for like the last 2 weeks. Alright, we're jumping in here. We got 20 drivers in here tonight. Or 19 drivers, my bad, because you were in there. 19 drivers tonight. Big field here wise for Dover.
PTM.
I think I spelled Xfinity wrong.
I'm sure they don't mind.
I just thought of that. I've been doing that. I think I did spell it wrong. But it's alright. Alright. I need to actually go in there and look at the chat here, so I'm trying to get this up here wise to keep comments between people here. Alright, thank you, Jay Wall. As we're live, guys. Ooh, a little bit of 3 wide there. We're setting off. Looks like Noko got the pole. He's one of the new drivers debuting tonight for the Pedal to the Metal Xfinity Series. So this is going to be interesting here. Welcome 7 viewers that are watching too.
We'll try and keep you up to date with the pace. We'll try and keep you up to date with the lap count. We'll try and keep you up to date with the fuel, who's pitting, when they're pitting. We'll do our very, very best.
Let's see here, Wise. We got Dylan, our last season's champion, around here behind Noko. Then we got Dial. I believe Dial is new, right?
No, Dial's always been here.
Ah, okay. Alright, I'm going through the field here. Then we got Atkins here, or JD Atkins here, running back here in about 5th place.
I do like to race this track. This track's really fun. It's quite... If you carry too much speed in the corner, you're guaranteed to hit that wall.
I'll tell you from experience for me in the trucks, that gray, if you see that gray line, you see that on the bottom lane, if you can hit that thing with the outside tires and keep that thing low and have a good exit off, you're going to have a great race. Oh, it looks like somebody pounded the outside wall back here.
Yeah, I'm sitting on board with Noko at the minute. He's pulling a little bit of distance ahead of the 2nd place. I believe 2nd place is Dylan.
Oh, alright. We got McCarthy. McCarthy hitting the outside wall coming out of 4. Right on board. Just guys trying to go through the field here, get everybody here. We got Hubby back here and back of the pack here. We got Grandpa. Grandpa's wasted back here as well.
He says he's the best looking guy in the league, but I think a few folk would beg to differ.
And then we got Darren back here. Oh man, he's hitting that wall. He's got a lot of damage. Looks like he's having a rough race early. Looks like the car's just not handling right. We got a good old buddy Sparkalicious back here as well. It looks like he's got a little bit of damage running on his car as well. That's true, Jay. Well, we got what, two lady drivers in the field, right?
Yeah, Pottles and McCarthy.
McCarthy, yeah. Jay Wall said, hoping to see some of these guys up, or gals, my bad, gals up front in the field, running up front tonight. So.
Well, as I was looking, Noco seems very secure at the front.
Oh yeah.
Dylan's coming under threat for second place. I'm going to try and...
Oh, spin out in the middle of the field. That was Darren. Oh, big wreck.
I believe that was a lap car that spun out and caused that accident.
That was Darren. Oh man, big wreck.
So you got 3/4 of the field in that one.
Correct. Oh yeah.
Jeez, yeah.
Pottles is in it, I believe. The biggest hit person in that, and I was on board with him with it, was Pendle. Pendle has a lot of damage. He was the one that got main contact after that incident because he hit the outside wall and then he came right back down and he just clobbered everybody else. So he's got a lot of damage on that 42 Toyota Supra. Looks like Joey's got some damage. PT Crusader, man, he's got a lot of damage too after that wreck.
Looks like Paolo's got a piece of it. I think about 3/4 of the field got it. Really did.
Let's see. Let's see Pottles.
And it was all down to a lap car.
Yeah, Darren looks like he's just having a rough race. Maybe these are presets, right?
Yeah.
So it might be a bad slider, if or adjustment wise, or if the person wise. Because for me wise, it took me a while to get used to this track. If you don't know the way to run this track, it's going to be a bad race for you as well.
It's got Thunder up front right now, it looks like. Takes the lead off Nuka.
Yeah, it looks like it is the car of Thunder, the 38, but he has went high and let Noco through. Noco and Dylan is in first and second at the minute, guys. Remember, this is Noco's first race in Xfinity Series, so he's got a point to prove. Imagine that, first race in and he takes the pole.
I'm tired now. Dylan's putting that pressure on him, though.
Just an update, Noco was in pole. He got the fastest lap of the qualifying, I do believe.
Oh, as we look, see JD Akins running on the inside of there. Dylan, trying to get that inside run on him.
Oh, there's a couple cars in the wall in the back. I think you're going to have caution here. 3-4 cars collected.
Matt PW. Bad damage here. Naughty milk.
Yeah, looks like it's caution.
Yeah, there's a lot of cars back here. See, the thing is, with these guys, which makes it very smart, which makes it really difficult, is there has to be a lot of give and take around here, especially if you're trying to run 2x2 going in the exit of the corners, because there's not much room between off that exit if you're on the high side.
Because that bottom line, it shoots you right up to up to the wall. So if you're a car on top, you've got to trust the car below you to hold their line and just maybe touch the brake just a little bit to get that front end down and stick to the bottom line. But we are getting ready to go again, people. Let's get that pedal to the metal.
See, as I was saying about lines wise, what do you guys prefer for line running here?
Right, my left front, right on that, right on the bottom line there. There's a grit patch right there.
Oh, looks like Thunder tried to take Noco on the outside, but Noco just did not give him
was there
space.
A big wad up behind him, guys?
Yeah. Looks like it's going into a caution again.
Crusader got into that. Who else is in that wall? Grandpa, and I believe that was Spark.
Spark? Yeah.
Man, Spark's having a rough race so far in this race here.
Yeah, there's a lot of 3 wide. There's not many patient drivers out there tonight. They all want to get a piece of this front action.
No, it's so early too. I don't see the motivation. You know, it's kind of what I would do is I run the first 2 stages and just learn about my car and then leave the third stage and go.
Moldy problems.
Just a little bit of problems here.
That's all he put in the chat. Problems. And then J-Wall puts up there a lot of 3-wide racing in the beginning of the race. Yeah. Thing is though, I feel like
who's the number? Sorry, who's the number 9 car?
9 car is Dylan.
Dylan, I thought Dylan was 19. Oops.
Nah. Oh, it looks like I heard another wreck. I heard it.
Yeah, it looks like the cars are slowing up.
Problems, guys.
23. I don't know who the 23 is. Oh, McCarthy.
I don't even think they got a lap. I don't even think they got a lap in at this point.
Nah, McCarthy got into that along with Milk Dud. Milk Dud his car is starting to look like a modified.
We're only on stage 1 and there's been quite a few cautions being called out very early in this race. Let's hope we can get the rest of the stages done clean.
It looked like Noko decided to pit and some people didn't.
He's going back in this the bad luck spot.
That's about that range.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep an eye on Noko just to see, because I imagine he'll be up front with a couple of corners.
Three wide up front. Oh boy.
Oh! See, now I wonder if Noko's patient himself, since he's back here wise, or does he go for it? That's the question.
No, it looks like it's Dylan and Thunder as the front 2 leaders.
I believe Pendle's the leader though, because Pendle's ahead of them and he's on the restart.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Pendle's just stretching right now.
I didn't notice there was a car in front of him. I thought Dylan and Thunder was the first 2. I've lost my live race lineup, so I've lost my card numbers on my screen.
So did I. I think that's a glitch with NASCAR right now.
But Pendle is pulling away from these 2 drivers. And it's not like Dylan and Thunder are slow, because they 2 are really, really quick.
Oh yeah, Moldy. Looks like it just, if everybody gets spaced out, it's some good racing, but if everybody's running over top of each other, it's kind of hard to get off that restart.
It'd be interesting to see, Archon, if you were in their position, you see a lot of cautions, would you try and build your car for a short run, or would you go for the full stage run and just hope there's no more cautions?
I'd short run it, especially how this is. I don't think there's going to be a long run unless stage 3. That's where I think it's going to change.
See, the issue I see is though, guys, is maybe people are still trying to get their adjustments in these cars. I mean, you don't get that much of a time if you're taking a big swing at your car. You have a big swing.
Oh, Noko's just came inside of Dylan, pushed Dylan high, and Noko has got 3rd place. And now the number 18 has took over Dylan as well. Sorry to interrupt there, just...
Oh, you're good.
Seeing it happening.
J-Wall said he'd do a short run if it was him.
Mind you, Pendle is quick in Xfinity, especially pit adjustments. He really knows how to work those sliders.
Oh yeah. Looks like Noko's taking a look in here on
Thunder.
Yeah.
Looks like he might have the run with number 18 pushing him.
Who is the 18, by the way? Oh, that's Rowdy.
Oh, Thunder's had a little touch into Noko, but he's managed to save it.
Inside run there still going on right now. Oh, I saw some lag. On my screen on the live stream, I saw lag. I'm on the 18 right now. It lagged between the 18 and 38 and 9.
Yeah, I seen that myself, but it looks like Noko's firmly in second place now with Thunder in third, Rowdy in fourth. Mind you, I say Rowdy in fourth, but Dylan just took the inside of him. I bet a commentator's cursor do that. I believe that's what that was.
This is where these cars start handling bad. That right rear is starting to wear away a little bit. You start watching these cars get loose out of turn 2 and turn 4.
Well, there's 9 laps remaining in stage 2, guys, so still got a little bit to go.
Dude, Pendle is just stretching, man. That car is in its groove and just checking out.
I do believe if you get to the front, you can pull away from the leaders because the leaders will be fighting. So if you can get in that pole position and get out in front, it's going to be hard for these trailing cars to catch you.
Especially if you hit your marks. If you don't hit your marks, they'll catch you. But as Pendle wise, we all know Pendle. He never misses a mark. He's always dotting the T's, crossing the T's and dotting the I's. Alright? But he does that every time. He's a very smart individual. I mean, I've raced against him. It's fun to race against him, too, because you learn a lot from him.
Just want to say a good shout out to my good co-commentator, Crusader, who's in this race tonight. I know he's been working hard in this Dover setup. I just hope it works out for him.
He's running.
He needs some good luck.
I don't even know where he's running right now. Mid-pack, maybe?
Don't know, I think he's further back than that, to be honest.
I can't tell.
He's running about 9th or 10th place.
It looks like Noko and Pendle is pulling away from the pack. Well, Pendle's got a massive gap in Noko, but Noko's getting a gap in Thunder as well.
I do believe it's a battle right now between Dial, Dylan, and JD Aikens right now. It's a battle. Like it's close. Like they'll get each other in one corner.
I really don't want to say this too early in the race, but I do believe if Noko and Pendle can get 1 and 2 in stage 3, I think they will have a fight for the race win.
I think if they just went to pit road, so maybe a short pit.
That's no, lap 17 out of 19. I can't see why he's been pitting, but unless he's just got too much damage and he's losing too much speed, but unless he's wanting to pit and then go and then not pit and try and get the lead in the second stage. But I don't think that would work.
That sounds about right. People were actually saying here was that Jay was like Pendle needs to be promoted to the next level. He said, I have a good feeling the team owner for the Cup Series will pick Pendle up for the next season. And he's got a lead, man.
Yeah, he's got a massive lead. Thunder's just clipped the wall. Dylan's overtook Thunder for 5th place, I do believe that.
That's a caution.
Is it a caution out?
That might have been in the stage, actually.
Yeah, edge of stage.
Be right back.
So guys,
56 laps remaining, people. 56 laps remaining. It's still a long way to go.
Oh, is that 56 altogether between two other stages?
Yeah.
So since we're here at stage 2, let's make a prediction. Who do you think's got a shot to win this?
I believe it's Pendle or Noco. Unless something bad happens and they get into an accident.
I'm gonna take a wild card because since how quick he's been, I don't know exactly how quick he can stay there. I'm picking Aikens.
With GT Atkins.
Yeah, he's got a nice car. Looks like some strategy from McCarthy, possibly. Nope, she didn't pit.
That number 23 is pulling away, letting the rest of the fields go by. That is great sportsmanship. You don't see that very often.
Oh, who's just running the outside?
That's
Dial.
Number 21, a Dial, I do
Dial
believe.
just made that outside run work over Noco going in that corner. So here's the bad thing for Noco. The more he's behind these guys, the less time he's got to catch Pendle.
Well, that's it. I mean, Pendle doesn't seem to be pulling away from him at the minute. It looks like Dial has managed to keep a hold of Pendle's car, and it looks like Noco is trying to keep a hold of Dial's car, but well, it looks like everybody's starting to get into the rhythm now. We've had a good 12 laps with no cautions, so looks like everybody's finding their feet, knowing where they belong, and try to stay there and trying to just hold tight and hope for mistakes. Let's have a look further back. Rowdy, Dylan. Sitting on board with Crusader at the minute, seeing if he's going to make a move. He's got a mid-pack right on Thunder's bumper. So there a caution out, guys? I believe there could be a caution out. They are slowing down. Cursory the commentator, me saying 20 laps with no over 10 laps with no cautions. It always seems to happen. Don't forget, people, we are sponsored tonight, and the sponsors are Dirt Tracking. It's a mobile game, Dirt Racing on the go, and we're also sponsored by Courtesy Chrysler and Jeep out of Pennsylvania, I do believe. Just a quick shout out to these sponsors who sponsored PTM this evening. As we are getting ready to go green, the cars are lined up, we are ready to go. See who's in front. Oh, we've got GD Atkins up front. 95. Oh,
Matt BW.
Looks like your driver's out in front. He's managed to get his way to the front.
He probably heard me. That's what he's like. Man, I gotta impress this guy. He just called my name out.
Looks like he's pulling away slightly from the cars behind.
See, he's running.
He's went high. Yeah. See, there's the commentators curse again. As soon as you say something good, something bad happens.
Pendle just has a faster car. That's the only thing.
Looks like Noko's got the inside of Pendle. Pendle's dropping back into fourth.
Pendle hit that outside wall. He went and got the bumper of J.D. Akins, and it just...
Noko's trying to get on the outside of Atkins, but Noko's hit the wall.
Hit the wall too.
He's right down onto the bottom wall. He's still holding 3 wide going into turn 3 and 4.
Was that Pendle in the wall again?
Yeah, that's Pendle into the wall. We've got Noko in second. I believe is that Rowdy in third. And I think Dylan's in fourth. That's not official. That's just what I can see from the front car anyway.
Paddle gave a little nudge in the center of that corner to Pendle. I was on board with a little bit. She got around him.
Oh, Noko's right on Atkins' bumper. They're going side by side after turn 1.
I think he knows he's quicker and he's just go.
Noko's away, and will Atkins get down and hold his second place? Yes, he's holding second place.
For how long though? Because that 18's hungry. I could see him. He's like, I'm waiting. He's just chomping at the bit, waiting for JD to mess up.
Rowdy's right. I believe it is Rowdy that's on the bumper of that 00. Trying to have a look inside to try and get me move into third place, but just not holding out for him this second. Oh, Pendle's way back here in 7th place, it looks like. Just going through the field of cars. That car of Noko's is just pulling away from second and third.
I think Noko's only threat right now, I mean, long run wise, would be Pendle.
Remember, guys, this is the final stage, and if it all goes green, there will be a green flag pit stop. If it makes it that far.
Pendle's trying to make his way back up to the field here.
Looks like they can make a green flag run. Looks pretty clean right now.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's settled off. When they came into the second stage, it just looked like everybody's found their spot and settled in for the long haul. Unless their crew chiefs have been telling them, calm it down, there's 100 laps in this race.
I'm looking at Noko's line here. He is smooth as silk here.
Oh, I thought that 74 wasn't going to let him by.
Man.
I thought that was just going to be a disaster for him. He just pulled. Yeah, his car's just not moving off that line, is it? He's just got his line spot on.
Just beautiful, right where you want to be at Dover. Goes high, cuts down, apexes the middle of the turn, and just holds it there. That low line coming off too is beautiful. It's going to be hard to beat that.
Yeah, for sure. It's if somebody's holding that line and you're fighting at the back, you can't hold the line that you want to line. You've got to try and find different ways of getting by people.
Oh, guys! Ooh! 4 wide. Oh, big incident here, guys. Oh! Dylan and the Akins. Oh! The 74 left down car just put Pendle on the wall.
He took the 00 car all the way to the apron too.
Yeah, that was on stream. That was on stream too.
Looks like they're still going green. That's helped Noco out a massive bit. He's got a good quarter of the track ahead of them now.
Oh, and he
And
gets into a Dylan too. Man.
Pottles just moved him. See, my opinion, if I'm a lap down car, I wouldn't be racing everybody hard like that. I'd be getting out of the way, let everybody go, and then find my lane back in.
Yeah, you just go low on the front stretch and let the leaders ride. I mean,
Yeah.
that's surprising.
I'm going to move away from Noco's car. It's all on his own, so.
And then he just put spark in the wall. 74's.
Yeah.
It all started when we thought he wasn't going to let Noco pass.
Yeah.
And Pendel's in the pits too. Damage, man. His car tore up.
Yeah, he got destroyed.
Hey, what's the car that cost it? Do you know?
74 of Grandpa's wasted.
All right.
Yeah, that literally it started with the incident with Pendle. It literally started with Grandpa literally pushing JD almost into the inside wall down the front stretch.
Well, JD has managed to escape out of it, and he has pulled a massive gap in third place. He is riding comfortably in second. Try hunt down Noco. We've got the Portals running in fourth. I do believe that's Dial running in third. Pendle's just coming out of the pits. There's 22 laps remaining, 23 laps remaining in this race.
There, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, look back here wise. I really feel bad for Pendle. That just a little caution, maybe, guys.
Caution seems to be out, guys. They're slowing up.
Pendle's in the wall again. I don't know what happened, but Pendle's in the inside wall down the end. Looks like he backed out.
That.
Pendle backed out, guys.
Looks like he's had
it
looks like he's had an engine malfunction. Looks like these mechanics have got a new engine to put in that car for next race. Let's hope we see him back here.
Looks like Darren had an engine issue too, and they'll have to be out till next week.
Well, guys, we've got Noco up front. I believe that is Diet 00. Who's the 00?
That's JD, AK,
JD.
and then we got Dial behind Noco, and then Pottles.
Yeah, the Pottles is running in fourth.
Yeah.
Pottles is fast at Dover. She's won a lot of races there. I wouldn't be surprised if she could give Noco a run for his money here.
I think she just got put in the wall.
Oh, and then wall again.
Looks like Crusaders managed to get himself up into sixth.
Yeah, that's good for him.
Yeah, considering he was right in no man's land a few laps ago. But look at Noco. Look at that car at Noco's just pulling away. He has got that thing down to a T.
Oh, I think we got a problem in the back. Out of the hell went into the wall.
Looks like they're still going green.
Yep, everyone's holding together. I think it was just him. He did a good job of staying out of everyone's way. That's a good job. Got Thunder back here in 8. Like he's had a not a bad day. I think.
No, I mean that car. I know I keep saying it, but that car in Locals is just pulling away from the leaders.
Dr. Sasquatch 38. With Crusader naming him the Sasquatch. Interesting.
Thunder, yeah, Dr. Squatch.
Yeah. Oh,
somebody's in the wall.
Oh, and Thunder, man.
Big wreck. Whole field.
6,
half
7,
that
8,
field.
9 quarters.
Oh, it looks like Crusader went into the back of the 08 car, and then Portals had nowhere to go, and got in the back of Crusader.
I didn't see what happened there. That looks like the 5 and the.
But say, yeah, Pottles just looked like she hit the inside wall out of nowhere.
See, in my screen, it looked like Crusader came up, was behind the 8, and it looks like, I don't know, it just looked like the 8 hit the wall. Do you know how the wall slows you down a bit? It looks like he hit the wall, Crusader went into the back of him, and Portals hit the back of them. That's the way it was spinning out from the hit from Crusader. But, again, you don't know if that's actually what happened.
Well, what's that leave us? Probably less than 10 to go. I don't know how many laps are left.
I'll just tell you in a second, and I'll get the lap count up. Just once across the line. Oh, Portals is back in 7th. That Rowdy up front beside Noko. We've got 10 laps remaining. We're in the final 10 people.
Oh!
Oh, another crash. Big incident mid-pack again.
No, not Pendle, but Pottles again with heavy damage.
Oh, her car was taken. Her car was. You'd think it was Concord the way it took off there.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, was that the 18 of Rowdy that got pushed into the inside wall?
I think it was the black car of Rowdy, yes.
Yeah, Rowdy's back here with a little bit of damage. I think he got shoved down to the bottom of the wall going into that corner. I can't really tell, because I know I saw was a black car going in that corner inside wall. And then I saw Pottles.
I'm going to be honest, if I was Noko, I'd be getting really frustrated at the minute. He seems to be pulling away from everybody, and then as soon as he gets a good distance, there's a caution out.
Question is, can Dylan make an upset here? Because he been on Noko's bumper for the last couple times around here, so. What about 5 to go?
8. Possibly 8 to go. No, we've got 6 to go.
Oh.
We're in lap 94 out of 100.
Oh, big wreck
like,
again.
oh, there's another caution. Another crash, sorry.
No one's lifting. Everybody's just going full bore into that second turn, and it doesn't work.
Porter's got mixed up in it again. That's the third caution in the space of 4 laps that she's got caught up in.
That does not work, guys. You can't full bore that car into turn 2 on lap 1. It just doesn't work.
Again, what must be going through Noko's mind? He's pulling that distance away and a caution just happens.
It should be going down to probably about 5 or 4 to go for this race.
I think it'll be 4 to go, I think. And then, if there's another caution, it'll go to overtime.
Right now, Crusaders in 6th again, guys.
These cautions is working out for Crusader. He's benefiting from them a lot.
You know, that's got to make Noko look a little bit nervous, because that gives just someone just another opportunity to...
Well, that's it. I mean, I think he's got the car to do it. I think the distance that if is that Dylan on number 9 above him, we could have a race on.
Yeah, Dylan's I think got the preferred line here. If you can make that outside work. Kind of looks like he falls back a little bit. Another wreck in the back.
Another wreck. This looks like we're going to overtime, guys.
That red car, it was Doucette that actually hit the outside wall and caused that.
And it looks like Pottles has got damage from that again. Man. she's fast here. I think she just keeps getting caught up in a mess. It's not her own.
That's it.
I'll tell you now, it's going to be a lot of points to do tonight for Pottles.
Oh yeah, the admin has their work cut out tonight.
Oh yeah.
I think it's just folk try to be greedy too early.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Crusader made 2 spots. I think he's 4th or 5th. I think.
I believe he's 5th place is where I think you're right.
No, 4th.
4th. He is. This is working out for Crusader. Every time there's a caution, Crusader.
See, here's my. I'm curious. I'm curious to see this restart. If Dylan could get on the back bumper of Noco and be there, would he nudge him?
Right, guys, we are in overtime. Remember, if these cars go by the white flag, it'll be next caution will be the race ending.
I think Dylan's going to make a move coming into 3 here. Another wreck in the back.
There's another wreck.
Dylan gives him a shot coming out,
Oh!
But the caution comes out. Man, that was going to be a good race there.
But I'll tell you now, I think Dylan can literally. This is what's going to kill him though. Dylan Blunt on the outside. That was his only shot, and probably get a run on Noco.
Yeah, the only way he can do it here is if he stays right on Noco's door and pretty much holds him down there, so he can't come up and gain speed. That's the only way he can do it. But he can. Let's see. Dylan's a fast driver. Anyone can do it. But you got some good cars. I think Crusader made it to 3rd place. He's in the hot seat now.
It always seems to be the mid pack. It's always that mid pack that's losing it. So it's a car in the mid pack that's...
I believe it's Doucette that's just cranking the outside wall. I'm actually, for this last restart, I'm gonna be on board with him because I think he's the one that's cranking the outside.
You stay on the car leaders just in case.
All right.
Get somebody else to. You'll have to record the finish if it happens. Well, guys, we are going green again. Next lap will be white flag, I do believe.
Is Dow going to get a run on Noco here?
Looks like they're holding it together. If they can just get to this
oh, down the inside of Noco! Oh!
Oh, Noco's
gonna take the win because there's a caution they're wrecking behind them. Dial looks like
Noco saved that. Oh my!
No way, guys! What a finish!
Good job, Dial.
He picked his time and spot and just went for it.
That's what you do, man. That's a perfect spot to pass there coming out of 4.
Result says Dial, Matt B, Naughty Milk Dodge, Sparklicious, Duchette, and Bat Out of Hell. They are top 6 drivers.
Wow.
All brought to you by Courtesy Chrysler Jeep and Dirt Track Racing, the mobile app.
Are you alright over there? I bet your Discord's hot right now.
Just give us a minute, guys. We'll try and get the top 3 drivers in. Once they might have to go to a trip to hospital first to get their heads looked at after they crash. But...
Alright. Blue screening, guys. Blue screening real quick here. Getting Lee Style in here. Mm-hmm. There's Dial.
Fastest lap overall with a 23.54.
It was Dial. Who else and who else?
I forgot now.
I just put a message in their top 3, but it was Dial, I think Dylan, and I don't know. Did Crusader get 3rd?
No, it was on my screen. It was Milk Dodge. It was Dial, Milk Dodge, and yeah, that's it. Dial, Matt B, Milk Dodge. Say your top 3.
I think it was Noco.
Or did Noco get the win?
Yeah.
Oh, it looked like Dale took it off him in the last lap. I'll see if I can get a confirmation of the top three. What a finish that was. Sorry guys, just bear with us. I believe we've got the race winner in here in Dial.
Yeah,
Am I
it's
right?
in here.
So this,
It was
that was
Dial, then I think Matt, then I was third.
yeah, that's what it was. That's what I had on my screen. I was just making sure I was right. Well, it looks like we'll start with third place. How was it out there? It looked rough.
It was definitely rough. Just a lot of cars out there, a lot of new drivers and I mean they're doing pretty good. Those new drivers are they're learning. They're out there just trying to get a feel for the league. So I mean it was rough, but I think there's a lot of potential there. Definitely just guys getting antsy on the restarts. Just everybody's got fast, loose cars at Dover, and Dover's a beast in this game with just how tight you can get off exit. If you're up one lane too high, the wall comes up, gets you, and gets everybody. I know I got into a couple guys there near the beginning, and I apologize. That was not intentional. It just when you get pushed up high by a car or down low, the wall comes up, and even if
Well,
you
that's
slow
it.
down, might not be enough. So
Oh well, congratulations, mate. You've done well getting third place.
yeah, definitely hard fought, and I can't believe I got up that high. Thank you.
No worries. We'll talk to second place now. Is it Matt B?
Yes, sir. I'm here so I don't get fined.
I like it.
No,
How was
I didn't
that? How
earn
was how was that race from your perspective? What tell us about what was going through your head?
one. I had a few out there driving over their heads a little bit. There were several times I was on the outside holding my line, and next thing you know, I got a car drifting up from the bottom, dooring me, slamming me into the wall, and I didn't earn second. They wrecked in front of me, and that just happened to be where I was
Yeah.
at when that final caution flew.
Oh well. At the end of the race, you got second place. So
Yes, sir. I don't feel I earned it, but I'll take it.
well, it's a pleasure watching your race. Now, ladies and gentlemen, he is here, the race winner, Dial. That was some final move you pulled to get by Noko.
Yeah, I don't know. He was mad about it. I had about, 10 lap new tires in him. And I don't know. He left it open. I took it and he drove me down to the apron and he was mad at me about it, but I don't know. I just watched the replay and I didn't feel like I did anything wrong there, so
It did look on our screen. It was clean. I mean, it was some move you put. It looks like he just went kind of middle of the track, and you just took him in the inside. And
well, with
there was
about 10 to go. Sorry.
there was a wee touch. There was a door touch, but I think it was just both of you working to try and get that line.
With 10 to go, I pitted and about the front 8 stayed out, and then as the cautions dwindled out, cars kept having the pit, and I made it up there, and I knew I had better tires than him, but he went in the 3. It looked like he drove in a little hard. He left the door open. I got below him, and I don't know if he came down to try to side draft, but he pushed me onto the apron. I had nowhere else to go and ran out of room. I guess it was hard racing. The last end of that race was a little rough, but you get that at Dover a little bit. A lot of people fighting for spots in a very small area.
Well done. You're in the winner's circle for tonight. A few extra points for you, so well done and congratulations, and hope you carry on the good luck.
Thank you.
Well, you two, Glenn and Archon, what's your final thoughts of the race before we go?
Good race.
Oh yeah. Just like they were saying, a lot of people need to just mind their cues when they're racing and don't overdrive on people. Other than that, I mean, it's there, but it's kind of hard. It's a small track, but other
Yeah.
than that, it was good. It was good racing all the way around. But yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching this broadcast from PTM. I do believe our next race is on Sunday night in the Truck Series, so make sure you're free, live, and we'll be live then. From Archon and Glenn, it's goodbye, everybody.